I'm Barbara. Welcome to this week's episode of Craft Corner Kits to Go. This week we are going to make a scarecrow that you can hang on the wall for a decoration for the fall. So this scarecrow is being made out of a paper plate, and you'll find everything you need in your kit. You're going to get a paper plate that looks like this, and you want to paint it with your paints and make it a light brown or a beige color. So I've already painted this one and it's dry so that we can make one together right now. You painted the back of your paper plate, and to start out with, you know you're going to hang it. So let's take a piece of ribbon and curl it into a loop and set it at the back, and take your stapler and staple it so that the ribbon is fastened back there so that you'll be able to hang this when we're done. Okay, now also in your kit you're going to get some pieces for a pattern to cut out your craft foam. So go ahead and cut these out. Okay, so I've got the hat brim, the nose, and the cheeks cut out. And we have in your kit some craft foam that you're going to trace these onto. So you know it won't fit there, so it has to fit here. Work it out best you can. Some of these aren't exactly perfect, but get it as best you can and then trace it. So I've traced the hat, and I'm tracing the hat brim, and I've got this pink that we're going to put the cheeks on. And the orange for the nose. Now I've got these all traced on, so my next step is to cut them all out. So now they're all cut out, and then we're ready to put them together. So the first thing we want to do is take this raffia that you have received and try to straighten it out so that you got it all together. So put about 6 pieces together like this, and maybe make a knot right in the middle so they stay together. So I tied a little knot in the middle right here. So that's going to be my hair for my scarecrow. Now I'm going to take some more pieces, and you know you can take these wide pieces and pull them apart so you have even more. And I'm putting, say, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put another one in here. So there's 5. And this one we are going to take and double over and then tie it. So it makes a shorter piece. And I'm going to take my scissors and see where that loop is. I'm going to cut it these are going to be for his bangs, okay? So they may even get cut a little bit shorter than that. It's like I'm giving him a haircut and he's not even got his hair on yet. Okay, so do that again with another grouping. So we're going to double these over like this, and then we're going to tie them in the middle. And then we're going to bend them down and give him a little haircut there. Okay? So you end up with almost a tassel for these two. Okay? So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the long hair and our white glue, and we are going to put white glue in an arc around the top. So we will take our hat and lay it in the white glue at the very edge of the plate. Then we're going to take more white glue and run it on top of the hat and lay your raffia in it. And you might get glue on your fingers, so it'd be nice to have a paper towel handy. Now we're going to take our bangs, our Scarecrow's bangs, and put some more glue on and lay his bangs there, and then run some more glue on top of that, and we can put his hat brim on. Now it looks like this. This needs to kind of dry before you move it around a lot. But you can go ahead and work on his face while this is drying. One of the other things we want to do is we want to put a patch on his hat. So take your little square of burlap and pull some of the threads out so that it looks a bit more frayed. So see how frayed it looks now? And then we're going to put some more glue in a spot here on his hat, and we're going to tuck this patch down behind the brim like this. And make sure your hair is all pulled down so it is under the hat. So you see how I've got it? Now, we still need to put on some eyes and a nose and a mouth. So we have some glue dots, and let's arrange them first so that we have them looking like we want them to look. So I'm going to take, you notice I got a little black on the edge of that, so make sure that you glue that part down so it doesn't show. So if you've got any lines on your around the edges where you cut it out, put it lined down, and that way you won't have to worry about it. So I've got this kind of laid the way I want it to go. I'm going to go back and I'm going to trim a little bit of the hair. You just have to be very careful while you're doing this because your glue's still wet and you don't want to compromise what's drying right now. So I've got my eyes on there, I've got my cheeks and my nose, and I'm going to take my glue dots and glue them down. Okay, so now I'm still waiting for this to dry, but I've got a face. Now the only thing that's left to do is to put a smile on his face. So in order to do that, I need my marker. And if you put a little curve at each cheek and then make your smile connect like that, and then put some stitches across it because this is a scarecrow and his smile has been stitched on. So there you have it. As soon as this is dry, you can hang it on the wall and you have a scarecrow. And that's it for this week's episode of Craft Corner Kits to Go, and we'll see you next week.